Welcome back, children. In today's video, we are going to see about the last topic in the lesson, large numbers. Topics covered: Roman numerals. Roman numerals originated in the ancient Rome and there are no zeros in it, and so they used a combination of 7 symbols to write the numerals. Here is your Roman numeral chart. Towards the left is the Hindu-Arabic number and right is the Roman numeral. Now look at the Roman numeral for 1. It looks like the alphabet I. For 5 it looks like V. 10 it's X. 50 it's L. C it's century, so it must be 100. D is 500. M is for a millennium, so it must be 1000. Now let's see about few rules of Roman numerals. Rule 1 states that the repetition of Roman numerals means addition. And here are few examples to justify rule 1. So, in the first example, this is the Roman numeral for the number 1. And again this is the Roman numeral for 1. So, when the same Roman numeral is written twice, then the Hindu-Arabic numbers for the same should be added. So 1 plus 1 will give you 2. In the next example, this Roman numeral corresponds to 10 and again this for 10. So the answer will be 10 plus 10, which gives you 20. In the third example, Roman numeral C corresponds to 100. So, each time an 100 has to be added. So, we get 100 plus 100 plus 100, which gives us 300. Also, you should know that only the Roman numerals of 1, 10, 100 and 1000 can be repeated, and they can be repeated to a maximum of 3 times only. That is, when the Roman numeral of 1 is repeated 3 times, you get the answer as 3. When the Roman numeral of 10 is repeated 3 times, you get an answer as 30. The Roman numeral of 100 is repeated 3 times, you get the answer as 300. Similarly, when the Roman numeral of 1000 is repeated 3 times, you get the answer as 3000. But none of these Roman numerals of 1, 10, 100 or 1000 can be repeated more than 3 times. The second rule states that a smaller numeral written to the right of the greater numeral is always added to the greater numeral. Example problems to justify rule 2. First example. So, the Roman numeral corresponds to 5 and this Roman numeral corresponds to 1. So, the smaller numeral is to the right of the bigger numeral. So, it has to be added with the greater numeral. Thus, we can write like 5 plus 1 will give you 6. In the second example, this is the Roman numeral of 10. Again we have 10 and this is 5. A smaller numeral is towards the right of the bigger numeral. So we have to add to this and same Roman numerals has to be added again. 10 plus 10 plus 5 will give you 25. Next, going on to rule 3. A smaller numeral written to the left of the greater numeral is always subtracted from the greater numeral. Now let us see the first example in rule 3. So the Roman numeral of this corresponds to 1 and this to 5. So according to the rule, when the smaller numeral is towards the left of the greater numeral, then the smaller numeral has to be subtracted from the greater numeral. That is 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So the value of this Roman numeral is 4. Here this numeral stands for 1 and this for 10. So the smaller numeral has to be subtracted from the bigger numeral. 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. So 9 is the value of this Roman numeral. And lastly we have the rule 4. When a smaller numeral is placed between two greater numerals, then it is always subtracted from the greater numeral just after it. Look at the example for rule 4. So the Roman numeral corresponds to 10, this for 1 and this is for 5. So now we will have a doubt whether to add this one with this 10 or to subtract this one with this 5. So rule 4 says that when a smaller numeral is placed in between two bigger numeral, then the smaller numeral has to be subtracted with the numeral just after it. So it has to be taken along with this numeral only at the back side. Okay. So we can write like this numeral can be written as such. Plus this numeral has to be written 5 minus 1. That is, we will subtract this and we will write as 4 and that 4 has to be added with this 10. So 10 plus 4 is equal to 14. So with this, the rules are over. Now let us go inside the exercise. Exercise 1.4. Write the Roman numerals for each of the following Hindu-Arabic numbers. For 7. So 7 can be written as 5 plus 1 plus 1. So the Roman numeral for 5 is V. Now the Roman numeral for 12. 12 can be written as 10 plus 1 plus 1. So Roman numeral of 10 is X and 1 and 1 is I and I. Roman numeral for 15. 15 can be written as 10 plus 5. So 10 and 5. First write 10 and 5 is V. Roman numeral of 20. 20 can be written as 10 plus 10. So X and X. Roman numeral of 35. 30 can be written as 10 plus 10 plus 10 and 5. So X, 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 V. 29. 20 is 10 plus 10 plus 9. So for 9 and 4 alone we will be subtracting. So first let us write for 10. It is X. Another 10 is X. For 9 we have to subtract 1 from 10. So this is the answer. The second sum is to write the Hindu-Arabic numbers corresponding to each of the following Roman numerals. First let us write the Roman numerals for 1, 5, 10 and 50. So the first sum, A sum is, this stands for 5 and the remaining stands for 1, 1 and 1. So we can just write like 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, which gives you 8. The next Roman numeral, X stands for 10 and L stands for 50. So this numeral is smaller than this numeral. So we have to subtract the smaller numeral from the bigger one. 50 minus 10 is equal to 40. Here, this is 10 and this is 5. So the smaller numeral is after the bigger numeral. Then we can add it. Here, this is 10, again 10, 5, 1, 1. 10 plus 10, 20, plus 5, 25, plus 2, 27. Here, this stands for 10, 10, again 10. Then we have a 1 and then 5. This 1 stands between two bigger numerals. So we have to subtract this one with the numeral which is present just after it. So let us add these three. 30 plus 5 minus 1 which is 4. So 34. This numeral stands for 10, 1 and this for 10. Smaller numeral is present between two bigger numerals. So we have to subtract this numeral with this numeral. So 10 plus 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1 is 9. 10 plus 9 is 19. Here this is 10. Again we get a 10. Then 1 and a 5. So smaller numeral is here. We have to subtract with this. 10 plus 10, 20. 5 minus 1, 4. So answer is 24.
With this, we come to the end of the first chapter, and I guess you are all practicing the problems regularly, children. And here is your last math activity. Try solving it.